Hey, it's Tom Wainick from marketingbeyondadvertising.com. Welcome to this week's edition of Monday Morning Marketing Quote. Today we're talking about brand extension. So let's hear from Ries and Jack Trout in their book, Positioning: The Battle for Your Mind. Now the authors say that when a really new product comes along, it's almost always a mistake to hang a well-known name on it. The reason is obvious. A well-known name got well-known because it stood for something. It occupies a position in the prospect's mind. A really well-known name sits on the top rung of a sharply defined ladder. The new product, if it's going to be successful, is going to require a new ladder. New ladder, new name. It's as simple as that. So let's talk about whether or not you should extend your brand or develop a new brand identity. And the way to do that is really a three-step process. Step number one is that you list out the defining characteristics of your existing brand. List out the things that you stand for, the things that you stand against. Step two, you do the same thing for the new product or service that you're going to market with. And then the third and final step is that you compare the two lists. If they're closely aligned, then go ahead and extend your brand and leverage your existing brand equity. If there's divergence, you need to rebrand under a new name. A company that's really good at this is Toyota. When they wanted to get into a luxury car, they developed Lexus. When they wanted to market to a younger car buyer, they developed Scion. We can contrast this with another car company, Hyundai, who's currently trying to dive into the luxury car market. And they're trying to do it, however, under the Hyundai name, with two cars, the Genesis and the Equus. But there's a problem here because Hyundai currently stands for your average, middle-of-the-road car company meant for middle-class car buyers. And your brand cannot stand for two things in the consumer's mind. So it would have been better for Hyundai to follow Toyota's suit and develop their luxury cars under a new brand name. So again, when you're determining whether or not to extend your brand, look at the defining characteristics of both and let that be your guide. I'm Tom Wainick from marketingbeyondadvertising.com. Have a great week.